Today we are going to discuss few important questions on the second chapter. These questions are from NCERT, and as we have finished the second chapter, so the questions are to be done. So the first question is: a spherical conductor of radius 12 centimeter has a charge this and this distributed uniformly on the surface. What is electric field inside the sphere? Now, many of the students would be solving this question with the formula, but they should remember it is a conductor and the charge is distributed uniformly on the surface, and we know that the electric field inside the conductor is 0. So we don't have to solve anything here. The answer to this question would be 0 because there is no field inside the conductor. Next is three charges 2, 3 and 4 are connected in parallel. What is total capacitance? Now you know the formula of capacitance when they are connected in parallel, that is C is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. So answer would be 4 plus 3 7 plus 2 9 picofarad. Answer would be 9 picofarad. Now next is explain what would happen if the capacitance given in exercise 2.a. answer area is 3 mm thick mica sheet, dielectric constant is 6, were inserted between the plates while the voltage supply remain connected. Now in the last video we discussed about dielectric, and we know that when dielectric are inserted, the capacitance increases by k times. The value of dielectric constant would be multiplied in the capacitance, so it would be increased by k times. So if the voltage remains constant, that let us say 100 volt, initial was 1.7771 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 11. The new capacitance would be k times of this, that is 6 into this. Now if I want to find the new charge, formula of charge is CV, so you just put the value C and V and you get the answer. Next is the electric field inside a cavity, that a cavity with no charge, 0, even if the shell is not spherical but has any irregular shape. Explain. Yes, the electric field intensity inside a cavity is 0 even if the shell is not spherical and has any irregular shape. Take a closed loop such that a part of it is inside the cavity along a field line while the rest is inside the conductor. Net work done by the field in carrying a test charge over a closed loop is 0. Why 0? Because it's a closed loop and the force is also conservative. So hence electric field is 0 whatever is the shape of it. I have given a similar question to you a few days back. The figure was given in that question and you have to compare the work done in that. Next, show that the tangential component of electrostatic field is continuous from one side of the charged surface to another. Now it's a reasoning question again. When a charged particle is moved from one point to the other on a closed loop, the work done by the electrostatic field is 0. Hence, tangential component of electrostatic field is continuous from one side of charged surface to the other. The same reason, because in the closed loop the work done by the electrostatic field is 0 because it's a conservative force. Next, two large conducting spheres carrying charges q1 q2 are brought close to each other. Is the magnitude of electrostatic force between them exactly given by q1 by q2 4 pi epsilon naught r square, where r is the distance between their centers. The force between two conducting spheres is not exactly given by this expression because there is a non-uniform charge distribution on the spheres. Now again it is a very important thing that you have to understand, that this formula is only applicable if there is a uniform charge distribution. So as there is no uniform charge distribution, so that's why this formula is not applicable here. Next is, if Coulomb's law involved 1 by r cube, it was 1 by r square, but it is saying if it involves 1 by r cube, will Gauss law still be true? That means if it does not follow the inverse square law, Gauss law will not be true because it depends on Coulomb's law. If Coulomb's law is involved 1 by r cube dependence instead of 1 by r square, so Gauss law is based on Coulomb's law also, so that's why it would not be true. This 8 question and 9 question and 10, this you have to do yourself, and if you have problem you can let me know.